here's what happened. So my daughters have recently introduced me to shapewear. I'm a huge fan of Sarah Blakely. No, that's not her name.
Yeah.
No, that's the famous actress. Blakely?
Blake Lively?
Blake Lively. Who am I thinking of? Sarah Blakely. Sarah Blakely.
Yeah.
Okay, I immediately had a panic that I was saying her name wrong.
Yeah.
So Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, we have spoken at a bunch of events together. She is a rock star. I love her story. I love, but I've never been, sorry, Sarah, a huge fan of shapewear. And one of the reasons why is because when Spanx first came out, and this is not like a slam on Spanx, but when they first came out and I bought a high-waisted pair of bike shorts, they give me gas. I don't know if that's like a new, I don't know if that's me, but I felt like the compression was so compressed, or maybe I bought the wrong size, that I felt gassy and crampy all day wearing shapewear. Also, I bought these bike shorts because I was wearing a pair of trousers and I did not want the bike shorts to show. I mean, I didn't want my underwear lines to show.
Yeah.
But I could see the bike short line in my pants.
Like
so
above your knee.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, I'm getting gas. I have cramps. It's sort of like the same thing as when you wear really high-waisted pants and you sit down and it's like a tourniquet on your stomach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just cuts at the wrong spot.
Yeah. So I probably just bought the wrong style and wore it with the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So I have not worn shapewear. Do you guys wear shapewear?
I did.
I have. Yeah.
And then we moved to Vermont. You don't need it up here.
That's true.
Yeah.
You really don't.
Let everything go.
No.
Yeah, just let it all hang out.
No, I still have it. I can almost guarantee you that if I were to bring it in and show it to you, and you were to take the waistband and just kind of like flex it a little bit, it would probably disintegrate because I just never wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have so
It's
many
ancient.
friends that swear by the Spanx jeans, that swear by and the product's fantastic. So Sarah, we love you.
Yeah.
You're incredible. So here's what happened. My daughter Kendall was up and I asked her if she would help me go through my closet because I am trying to get rid of clothes that don't fit because I'm now in the middle of menopause. So I feel like a Twinkie on legs and I realize I look very lean, but when your middle expands, your pants don't fit.
Right.
Plain and simple. And so I was trying on clothes and my daughter came to this conclusion that the reason why I hate my clothes is because I have no shapewear and I have saggy bras.
So she's saying shapewear is essential
Yes.
to
Yes.
enjoying the way
Really?
you look
Yes.
in clothes.
Yes. And so
Wow.
she
This
pulled
is
up the
news.
internet and she went to
Pulled up the
she
internet.
went to Skims, which is Kim Kardashian's line.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody other than Sarah Blakely is going to make shapewear, Kim Kardashian seems like the perfect person to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And we ordered a bunch of stuff. So it arrives, it comes in this box. I pull this stuff out. I kid you not. The tank top bodysuit looks so small. It looks like Barbie clothing. That's how small it is. I pull it out. I'm like, this is not going to fit me.
How's
Did
that
you order
going?
the children's size? She's like, Mom, this is perfect. This is exactly how it looks. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't fit my body in this. And so she coaches me through getting it on. And basically you stretch it like, to kind of loosen it up a little
Like a
bit. or at
balloon
least-
before you're
yeah,
gonna blow
or at
it
least
up.
I had to.
Yeah.
And then, I stepped into it and you sort of like yank it up on your body. And it's a lot like pulling sausage casing up over your body. Very thin, stretches out. I put it on. She ordered me the thong. Okay, which I probably would not have done, but I got to give props to Kim Kardashian because the thong was not a string. It actually was like a landing strip. There was enough there so it was not going to go right up my rear end. And so I put it on and I looked in the mirror and I'm like, dang, this looks pretty damn good.
Oh my God.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So here's the mistake I made. I tried it on. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
And then I took it off and went on with my life. I didn't walk around in it.
Oh.
I didn't sit down in it. I didn't test it for real life.
You have to test drive your underwear.
That is
after a
true,
certain age.
actually.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, I did not know this.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I didn't either.
fast forward to my wardrobe fail. Here's the story. Oh my God. So I was in Boston because I was invited by a friend to go to this fundraiser at the Institute of Contemporary Art that was celebrating women artists, and I was so excited to go. And the Institute of Contemporary Art, if you're going to a luncheon there, which I have never done, I thought, okay, this is going to be a cool group of people. And a really cool group of women. So I gotta put on like a really cool I'm into art outfit.
Oh, I'm into art.
Yes. So I pull out a pair of black pants that I have not worn in probably 8 years.
Now's the day.
Now's the day.
Yeah.
Now's the day.
Yeah.
And they're very like stretchy fabric, and they were the kind of pants that I wore when I had to go into corporate settings. Okay. So really nicely tailored. You can see everything in the rear end. So I'm like, this would be a great moment to wear my bodysuit. Okay. Right?
Yeah. Right.
And I've also pulled out a sweater that is a ribbed sweater, so it's tight, right? And the sweater is the boldest colors. So I'm going for like the pop art look.
Right.
I've got on black pants, I got on black heeled boots, and I've got on this tight ribbed sweater that is bold stripes. I'm talking Where's Waldo. I look like human caution tape. It is white, and then it is yellow, and then it is brown, and then it is black. I'm like
It's
a
like
bumblebee kind
I
of.
love it.
Yes.
That's a good art
You're making
outfit.
a statement.
Yes.
Yeah.
I looked great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the shapewear pulled it all in. I'm like, this is great. I look like I support art. I look really cool, but not pretentious. I got like the pop thing going.
Wow.
The color is all springy.
Yes.
And so I get in the car. Things are really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to great music. Things are really good. I get downtown to Boston. Things are really good. I find a parking space in a parking garage a couple blocks away from the ICA. Things are really good. I get out of the car, and going from sitting to standing up sort of made the bodysuit go from really good to not so great. Because that thong started to turn into a wedgie.
Oh, no.
Now, I get out of the car and I try to reach back and pull it down a little while I'm in the parking garage, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't
do
get a
it.
grip.
That's a two-hand job.
Yes, but I don't know that, right? And plus the thing is starting in about 5 minutes, so I gotta go. So I stick my hand down the back of my pants and try to just like move it down a little.
Yeah.
And that works. That works. I'm embarrassed to tell you this.
Don't be.
What do you think I did next?
Did you wash your hands?
No, I smelled it.
I knew you were going to say that.
No.
It did not smell bad. And I'm like, okay. Okay. So, wouldn't you have smelled your hand?
Yes. Let me tell you something.
What?
Yes, but why? Why are we doing this? Why are we smelling our
would
hands?
you
Because
smell your
I am
hand?
about to walk into an event where I'm going to see my friends.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give them a hug if I have poop hands.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Not like actual poop,
No.
but I don't want my hand to smell like that.
Yeah.
I can't say I've ever smelled someone's hand, though.
I know, but I just felt like if
But
it
if it-
smelled bad, like there's something like
Oh,
not cool.
really?
About
There
hugging
would
somebody.
be-
I am outnumbered
or
on
what if
this.
what if somebody that I don't know is standing next to one of my friends, and I hug my friend and I keep my hand off of my friend, but then somebody goes, "It's nice to meet you," and they extend your hand.
Well, it's on you for not putting some hand sanitizer on those hands.
I don't have hand sanitizer in my car. So
I
I,
don't know
just
what-
wanted
what
to
plan B is
clear,
on that.
like I wanted to have a clear
Yeah.
conscience walking into this.
Yeah.
place.
It's like checking your breath.
yes.
Check your, like, just
Oh, that's
do that.
so
Yeah.
funny.
I
It's
get
relatable.
it.
You
It
get
is
it.
relatable.
I think it's actually a very conscientious thing to do for other
it
people.
is true. It is true.
Okay.
It's conscientious.
I'll start doing it.
But also, a lot of people wouldn't admit that. So props to you for just telling all the details of the story,
You know,
getting into
that's what
all
I'm
of
here
it.
for.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I'm good. I have 5 minutes to get 2 city blocks to an event that's about to begin.
Yeah.
And so I start to walk. And I'm what's it called? Forward ambulation. That's what the neuroscientists call it. I'm forward ambulating as I walk. And as I'm walking, and I'm walking like I'm late because I'm about to be late, I'm realizing I have a very long torso. Because as I'm walking, this freaking bodysuit is starting to slowly inch up. And the bodysuit is starting to give me a simultaneous wedgie in the front and the back, which basically means I had both a camel toe and a piece of floss that was starting to go up and up and up like a hammock from the front to the back. And so now I can't stride it out because I'm going to split myself in half. And so now I'm shuffling as fast as I possibly can because I don't want a big stride. And I walk into or shuffle into the ICA, and there is my friend. And I walk right up to her, and I give her a big hug, and I whisper in her ear, I've got a giant wedgie in my bodysuit. I've got to find but where's the bathroom? She's like, oh my God, that's the worst feeling. Yeah. She's like, points to the thing, and she goes, I'll save you a seat, okay? And so I'm like, oh my God, I love you. Don't you love friends like that?
Yes.
Oh, so I shuffle to the bathroom. This thing is so far up me that I drop my pants to the floor. And to your point, Jesse, this is a two-hand
We've
maneuver.
all been there. Yeah.
Yes. I have to grab both sides.
Front and back.
Oh, I didn't start there.
Oh, you started on your side?
I started on the side.
Interesting move.
You know, I think that's a gentler
I needed
approach.
some slack.
Yeah.
I needed to create some slack
Because it's
and
as
some
if
extra.
This bodysuit showed itself to you as a Barbie outfit. You got it to expand.
Yes.
It was like the pumpkin turned into a carriage. And then all of the sudden it snaps back to Barbie suit for you.
Yes.
Like at the wrong time.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Like, and so right back to the pumpkin, and you haven't even gotten to the dance yet. And you're like, this is a difficult situation.
Oh
so
my
I
God.
get the sides thing. You need the slack.
Yes.
I think that was a good strategy.
Yeah, I'm like,
Mel.
like
yeah. Oh, you did a hard pull down.
Yes,
hard
because
pull
I
down.
wanted a couple inches.
Yes. Okay.
And plus this thing had basically like rolled up almost like a string, right? Because it was so stretched.
Yes.
And I have to flatten the landing strip back out so it doesn't do it again.
I just want to tell you, my heart is racing for this story. Like, I'm really feeling this. Like, I'm a little bit starting to sweat, and I'm feeling myself like, really, it's very relatable.
But, you know, here's the thing, and I have to give myself props. The old me would have just been like embarrassed and like, why can't you do that? And I just was like, this is the crazy. I was laughing at myself. And I think that's so important in life, to be able to whisper in your friend's ear that you got a wedgie, to be able to laugh at yourself as you're in a bathroom in like what you think is the best art forward outfit that you've ever put on, in a brand new bodysuit that you've never tested, like in a real life situation. I am yanking it down on the sides to give me a couple extra inches so that I can straighten out the middle and get it repositioned in place. Unsnapping it was not an option, because what happens when you unsnap a bodysuit?
The snaps hit your teeth. It goes
up
basically
so far. Rolls up like a window shade. And plus this thing, like, I was afraid if I unsnap it, it's going to hang out the front and the back. And God knows it's now got stuff on it because I don't have underwear on. And I'm like, this is a disaster.
It has been up there.
Yeah,
you don't know.
And so I get it all positioned. And the problem is that now as I'm pulling it down, it's pulling off my boobs.
Oh, no.
Like, it's not on your boobs anymore.
No. And so I have
long
a
torso.
look. Yes, I have a long torso.
Yeah.
So I now look like, what is it, the Heineken or the St. Pauli girl?
St. Pauli girl with
on.
it. Yeah.
Think of the
And I've got a
Borat,
ribbed
too.
sweater, so you can see the nipples and everything else. So I'm like yanking this thing
what
to
a
try
mess.
to stretch it out. I finally, you know, it didn't even occur to me. I could have just taken it off and been nude. It didn't even occur to me.
It wouldn't have occurred to me either. You don't want to be that
You're
person
an art
at the
studio.
art studio.
They wouldn't care.
You don't want to be that person.
So I get it all positioned. I, of course, wash my hands.
Good.
Yep, wash my
everyone
hands.
can exhale now.
Yep.
Yes.
And I go back to the luncheon. And
What's your attitude? Like, I've got this, or are you like,
I of
little
course
worried?
told a bunch of people, because like I think it's hilarious, and I think everybody can relate to it.
I think
But
everybody can relate. And I think a lot of times people look at you and they're like, wow, you know, she doesn't give her shit. She's got her act together. What a badass. I think that's true. And then I have to give it to you, Mel. You take it up a notch. Not only do you not give a shit, but you make You make fun of yourself. You
Yeah.
let everybody in on the joke.
You'll tell people.
I am
Yeah.
the joke.
Guess what?
Like,
You
it's
are the
like
joke.
it is the joke, but it's a relatable
Yeah.
joke. And I
Yes.
think it's
Yeah.
an interesting point that you just made about the kind of distinction between not giving a shit versus being able to laugh at yourself, because
Yeah.
they are related, but it's a different thing. And I think both are really important. The not giving a shit part is the ability to whisper in your friend's ear that you have a wedgie right now.
Mm-hmm.
And to tell people the disaster just happened in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right? And that is one layer that I think is really important. And the second thing, though, which has been very freeing for me, is just like loosening the grip and being able to laugh at these moments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But so this is not all. So as I'm sitting at the luncheon and I'm trying to squeeze my butt together, it's like a butt exercise so that the thing doesn't adjust back to snapping back to the normal size. It is slowly starting to itch up again.
Oh no!
Yeah.
While you're sitting this
Yes.
time?
And so as we walk back to the parking garage, I'm with a friend, one of my closest friends, Lisa. And I am just like, she's just like, stop picking at that wedgie. Stop picking at that wedgie.
Can't stop.
Just unsnap
Your
the damn thing.
hands
And I'm like, I
smell.
can't unsnap the thing. First of all,
Smell.
I can't unsnap it because I'm in a public space.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
trying to unsnap a bodysuit in a discreet way is next to impossible.
No.
And so my only choice is to try to pick at it. And so we get down to the parking garage. Thank God no one was around.
In the parking lot level.
Yeah. It's you know, it's a busy parking garage. Lisa's right there. We go to her car first, so I don't have to walk that far, and then she drives me to my car so that I don't have to keep dealing with this. I get out of the thing, and I open up my car door and step behind it. I mean, I do have
Good,
some
good.
decorum. I'm not
Yeah.
going to, like, drop my
Yeah.
pants, you know, and make Lisa watch this. So I literally unsnap it.
Whoa.
It rolls up like a window shade.
Question: are your pants still down? Are you able to do this with your pants?
Oh,
Like
no, I have to
around-
take my pants, like, down.
They're down. Okay.
And I have to
Okay.
kind of
Okay.
squat
So
and
now
do
you're-
the yank
Yeah.
down again. I
You're getting
unsnap
a
it.
full breeze now.
Okay.
Oh my God. If you think taking a bra off or a pair of bike shorts off
Yeah.
for you gentlemen out there feels liberating,
Mm-mm.
try unsnapping a thong bodysuit that's too small, that has been slowly constricting your circulation for 2 hours
Oh my God.
while you ate poached salmon and asparagus.
Mm-mm.
Right.
I just wanted to stand there for a minute with my
Yeah.
legs shoulder width apart. You know, just
Yes.
I just
It's expansion from all sides. It's not just the bra.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that is the definition of let loose.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You let it all loose.
And sure enough, just as I suspected, you know, it rolls up. I button my pants back up. I step out from the side of the door. I shut the door. Lisa is laughing hysterically because now, of course, I have the front part hanging down in front and the back part like a tail. And she's laughing and I'm laughing and I'm like, you got to take a picture of this. You got to take a picture of this, dude. Like, this
great.
is hilarious. I
Yeah.
got to remember this. And so she goes, well, I got to back the car up so I can get a good angle. And I'm like, okay. So she starts backing the car up. I can't make this up. And she freaking hits a parking pylon.
Oh,
She
shit.
just about has a heart attack. Luckily, it was
God.
plastic and not a concrete one. So now I'm doubled over laughing with the unsnapped bodysuit hanging out of my pants. And I'm like, what should I do? What should I do? And she's like, just step over there and strike a pose. So I kind of put my arm up on my head. I look like this exasperated freedom look. She snaps a photo. And when we look at it, we cannot believe it. I got to show you this.
Sorry.
You cannot believe this photo. Let me just show you this. Holy guacamole. I want you to look at the sign that is above me and read it to whatever.
my
Read it to
God.
everybody.
Caution, dead end.
And it's in black and white and yellow. And my sweater is
perfectly.
a yellow, black, and white striped bumblebee sweater.
Yeah.
This looks like some art director
It's perfectly curated
Yeah.
the way you did it.
Curated.
Yeah.
This
angles,
itself
the
is a
depth.
work of art.
It
people.
is. The
Yeah.
palette, the pose.
Really?
Yeah.
With the nude skimwear too.
Yeah.
Blends
But
right
I
in.
love that it's all about humor. It's
Yes.
not like,
Yeah.
we created this awesome
Yeah.
moment together that was it was just fun through and through. And when you look at that, you think of Lisa, you think of laughing, right? Like
I think
you
of
just
women in art.
you think of,
I think
right.
of poached salmon.
Right.
I think of my friend Robin who invited me to this.
Yes.
I think
Aw.
about like my memorable moment in the bathroom, shuffling across. I think about shuffling across the harbor in the seaport. Like I
Yes.
just like think of all of it,
Right.
and I also just laugh.
Yeah.
And I will remember this moment for the rest of my life because of the humor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right? Turning something embarrassing and somewhat painful into something hilarious and relatable shifted everything about it. I mean, it's just so funny. And it kind of brings me full circle to this idea of how do you develop a sense of humor? Because just like I had to like unsnap the hold that the
Yeah.
bodysuit had.
Yeah.
And it created so much freedom
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
When you unsnap the judgment and the seriousness and the gotta be perfect and act like a robot mentality that so many of us have,
Yeah.
you're missing out on one of the greatest joys in life, which is learning how to laugh at yourself. Like
Yeah,
it's one thing
true.
to not give a shit about what other people think. And for those of you interested, we did an incredible podcast about the art of not giving a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hugely popular. You can check that out. We'll link it to the show notes. But this is about something else. It's about allowing yourself the freedom to be human and learning how to laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
And
And-
Amy, I want to bring you into this because you are a stand-up comic. You do improv.
Yeah.
You actually perform on stages.
Yeah. At a amateur level, but yeah. Because becoming someone who looks at the world in a funny way is not just something that you're born with. You can really get funnier, and you can develop a sense of humor beyond anything that you think that you have right now. And I think it's worthwhile.
Oh, I do too. Like I think like if you unpack that story, which it's like pretty funny,
Yeah.
but I think it's funny because it's relatable.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's also funny because it's the things that we don't talk about. And I think when you make fun of yourself, you allow people to bond with you over the shit that's relatable in life.
We
Yeah.
all do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I think that that's a piece of it. Like if I had to give any advice about it, because this is something that I've been working on because I've always been so hard at myself and learning how to laugh at yourself, not in like a condescending, like, oh, but more like, that's fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's funny that I just constantly do whatever it is that I do.
Yep.
And,
Yeah.
and it allows other people in. And I think that's the thing that people miss.
Yes. Well, that's the thing that I admire most about you. And I think that's the thing that stood out to me the most in this story is that you don't keep it to yourself and just say, oh gosh,
Right.
I'm
Right.
this is really funny. I can't believe this is happening. You do not do things in a whisper. You do them out loud and let everybody in. I can just imagine all the women at your table and you're saying like, guys, anybody else have a thong problem right now because and then people are not thinking about their own insecurities or judgments or what's happening to them in that moment. They're thinking about your stuff and laughing about it. To share laughter like that, especially with people you don't know or just getting to know, I mean, what a gift that is.
And it goes like social media. Like you posted it.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Other people would be like, oh God, I can only show the pretty
course.
pictures where I'm all done up. No one's going to know that I've got a massive thumb. I'm not going to talk about it. But Mel's like, no. Here's my art outfit with a wedgie.
Yeah.
With it hanging out.
Yes. And that's also why I post the ridiculous photos of myself where I'm just in real life kind of hideous because I laugh at myself.
Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
And we all look like
and
that.
here's the other thing that I just got. That the metaphor for not allowing yourself to laugh and not sharing that with other people is your whole life becomes like you're wearing a bodysuit that's too small. It constricts you, it suffocates you, it cuts off your life force and your circulation. and that there's something available to you when you lighten up. And we did do a little bit of research very quickly. I will link to the studies, but just the things that I jotted down are really important. Like, first of all, people respect leaders that are funny more than people who aren't.
Yeah.
And the research shows that a sense of humor, when we meet somebody with a sense of humor, we believe that somebody with a sense of humor, I'm not talking about an inappropriate one, an appropriate sense of humor, we believe they're confident. We believe they're more powerful. We immediately raise up their status. We think they're intelligent. And they tend to be somebody we like more because there is this like bond that gets created between somebody that cracks jokes, makes fun of themselves, makes fun of a situation that feels relatable and true. It's like letting you in on something personal.
Trust.
And here's another thing. When it comes to work, this is really interesting. 98% of executives, according to one study, said they would prefer an employee with a sense of humor.
Wow.
And 84% of those same leaders believe that people with a sense of humor do better work.
Wow, those are high numbers.
High numbers. And I think it goes beyond that class clown thing.
Yes.
You know, like somebody that's just funny is really likable, and you know that funny is cute, and funny makes time pass, and funny, you know,
It's like attention,
yeah,
but it's
funny begs attention. Yeah, for sure. It's funny is a power. It's a superpower that you can have.
Yeah.
It creates a dynamic that two people or many people join in on that really changes your perspective of the world, which I think is fascinating. And I love it. I love how you could have just had this wedgie and felt really angry with yourself.
And thrown the skims out.
Oh
in
my
a trash
God. And it
can
just
in
could
the,
have ended
parking
there.
lot.
But instead, we all get to laugh at it. You're laughing at the table with all the ladies. We're laughing about it now. And it's brightening my day, and it's making my mood a little bit better. And it's, you know, it's a gift. It really is a gift.
Well, I think that's the invitation to you listening, is as you go through your day to day, something embarrassing or funny is probably going to happen. Just notice it, and then notice whether or not you're laughing at yourself or you're laughing at other people. It could be as something like, you know what happens to me all the time? I spill on myself all the time. All the time. And when I do, I don't change my shirt or my pants. I just make a joke of it. Why? Because it's funny.
Yeah.
You know, we can all relate to it. And so there is an invitation here, whether it's a wardrobe failure or it's something that you do at work today that's super embarrassing, or it's the fact that you're talking to your kid's teacher and all of a sudden you belch in the middle of the sentence and then you both burst out laughing. Or what about the time that I farted at work? And I thought Jessie
such a great day
was going to lose her mind. She was laughing so hard. We had to stop down work for 3 minutes, you guys, because she could not get control of herself.
Yeah.
And so you know what I did
ripped
next? The second I felt one coming, I actually pushed it out because I knew if I did a second one, she would lose her goddamn mind, and she did. Yeah. And so I just feel like stop taking yourself so damn seriously.
Yeah.
Learning to lighten up and loosen the grip and unsnap the life bodysuit you got on yourself and be a little human. It lets people in. It lets up the pressure on you. It makes you more relatable. It makes you seem smarter and more confident, because you are. Because it takes a confident person the ability to look at life and those dumbass situations that happen and turn it into a joke instead of something to ruminate about.
Yes.
All right, I'm off my soapbox now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome to my TED Talk. Boy, oh boy, do I have a story to tell. It involves a wardrobe failure.
Yes.
That is super embarrassing. You ready for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm embarrassed to tell you this.
Don't
Okay.
be.
What do you think I did next?